You know, honestly, I always come on here and I tell you my opinions on things, and this stuff is not worth it. If you're going to spend your money on anything else, spend it on something that is actually real gold, real diamonds. You would be mind blown to know that for the price of some of this designer costume jewellery, you can't actually buy diamonds. Hey everyone, welcome if you are new, and if you're one of my regulars, welcome back. I am going to jump straight into this and show you, I thought, my part. It's not the whole thing, but the whole thing's huge, and I've picked out some of my favourite costume jewellery items, designer costume jewellery items, and I want to talk to you about why I stopped buying them. Why I stopped buying them a long time ago, and I'm going to show you some, and you might be really amazed to see the condition some of this stuff is in, and you're going to look at it and think that I have gone mad. You're going to think that I've been spraying perfume on it and wearing it in the shower, and you just wait until I tell you. But I'm going to start off with some jewellery that's more fine jewellery. Now, I'm not going to share all of this, but I've just picked out some of my favourite things. The first, as some of you will know, is ear piercings. So I've just taken out my earrings actually, because I'm going to show you a different pair in a second. But when it comes to ear piercings, I've got quite a few, and I had them done at Maria Tash, and I had them done quite a few years ago now, and the piercings that I've got are Maria Tash pieces of jewellery, but I wanted to freshen it up a bit. And I love Maria Tash, but some of it can be quite pricey and not therefore very accessible. And this brand I came across called IDYL, and they have beautiful lab-grown diamond, genuine diamond pieces of jewellery. They are very they've got their own kind of quite cool vibe to them. They're a bit contemporary. A lot of the stuff you can make yourself look like you've got more piercings than you actually have. So maybe if for work you can't get loads of piercings, but on the weekends you want to look like you've got like an ear cuff and stuff, they do things that will clip on to your ear, but you don't have to have it pierced. So I found this brand, and the way it works is quite cool. You start off by picking a diamond stud, of which they come in 3 different sizes. And what I liked about these pieces are that I've kind of come to realise more recently the detrimental and damaging effect that diamonds can have on the environment. Whereas if you go lab grown, scientifically, it's actually still a diamond. It just hasn't been dug out of the earth. And I think that for any of you watching, for any of us, if you want to get more into diamonds, obviously there is a difference, but when it comes to it, these are, for all intents and purposes, diamonds. So you pick your stud, and then everything else is an add-on. They also do necklaces, so they do necklaces and earrings. That is one of the single studs that you can get, and then this next to it, that is another single stud, only it's got an add-on on the back of it, which gives you this bit underneath. And then this one here, this is another add-on where I've got this chain here. So you've got the hoop that goes on the ear. I don't have a piercing there. You don't need to either. It just clips on. And you've got a single stud which clips through that chain, which is another add-on. And then this is down here. This is another add-on. So the same stud earring that's there, but this bit clips on the back. Well, it doesn't clip, like the bar goes through it and then the butterfly goes on the back of it. And you can see I've got one on each ear. All of these things you can wear in the shower. This is what I like about it. They're solid gold, they're real diamonds. You can wear them in the shower, you can put them in, you can sleep in them, you can never take them out again if you can't be bothered to. I sleep in my earrings because if I took them out, I'd never put them back in, they're so fiddly. But you can do all of that, so they're really good quality. They also came really nicely wrapped, and I got a free gift actually. I got this really cute pouch, and in it, and with that, I'm actually going to keep my makeup in my handbag with that, but in that I got this lovely mirror, like wooden mirror, and a hair scrunchie. I will say they also do quite a few promotions, and when you order things, it's not just like that I got this. When you order things, you do from time to time, they do goodies that you get with it. So you might get something totally different to what I have, like with the mirror and the scrunchie and the little pouch. Moving on to the next, and I thought I would show you a pair of earrings that have gone south. They are terrible, and they're one of my favourite pairs of earrings, and it's these. These are the Jewellery tribal earrings, and look at this one. I've tried to clean this off and it doesn't come off. One of them has got some sort of orange tarnish on it, and when I look close up actually, I can see that it's coming off the brass metal that's attached to the actual ball. I can see that there is tarnish. It looks like the glue. Oh my god, I think that's the glue, you know, because it's sticky. That is the glue that is sticking all of those little, like the little stars and the top bit where the stud goes through. That is all coming off the glue. And this is why I've stopped buying costume jewellery, because I'm also going to show you some Chanel stuff as well. This pair of earrings that I've shown a million times, but every time I repair them, they break again. And it's these. These were, at the time, I thought these were quite well priced, but every stone keeps falling out of them. And I got really lucky actually, because I was on eBay and I was trying to, I couldn't keep taking them into Chanel because it was inconvenient, and I felt really bad keep asking them to fix it yet again. They can take quite a while to have fixed because they've got to go off to Paris. I went on eBay and I just managed to find someone who was weirdly selling circular pearl beads that were exactly that size, and they had like a little Ziploc bag of them, probably only like 50, and I ordered it and I've still got it, and whenever they fall out I just go and stick them back in. But this is a reason why I've stopped buying costume jewellery, because they do just tarnish. Another pair which I love, and again, when I say I'm not buying this stuff anymore, it doesn't mean I don't like it. It doesn't mean that I don't walk into Chanel or Dior or Fendi or any of these brands. It doesn't mean that I don't walk in, see cute earrings and bracelets and really want that stuff. It's gorgeous, it just is. But I'm being more smart with my money these days. I'm trying to buy things that are more of an heirloom, that have got more of a value behind them, as opposed, and that don't break. You know, that's really what I'm in for here. I don't want things that break. But these are another pair of my most favourite earrings. These are also from Chanel, and they're dangle earrings there. And these are like a matte yellow gold colour tone to them. And the good thing is with those, and also the good thing is with these, this is another pair of earrings. These are enamel inlay. And the great thing is with these is obviously that enamel, you hope, isn't going to come off. You do have to worry about things like gold rubbing off. It is costume jewellery at the end of the day. It is, a lot of it might be brass, a lot of it might be brass plated, but it's costume jewellery. So when it comes to things like gold, it's going to rub off. Like another, actually two, I'm going to show you two. One is this cuff, which is Saint Laurent, and I'd wanted this for a while, but I can't remember how much it is now, but at the time, I'm talking about 4 years ago, it was a lot of money. And I went to Bicester Village and they had this, and it was current, you know, they still make this. They had this in all of the different metal colours, like I think it came in black, silver and this gold, and they were £140, and they were a lot more than that. So I snapped that up and I really like that. But a disappointment for me has been my Hermes Click H bracelet. This has weathered very badly. I don't really wear it because I don't want to ruin it, but the gold's rubbed off. It's scratched really easily. You know, the thing is with that, when I look at it, if I'm to be totally honest, it's worn so badly that it looks fake. It looks such bad quality that I would be like, oh, that can't be real, because the real thing, you know, for the money, it must hold together better than that. But I would say if you really want to get one, unless you're a gold tone person like I am, go for silver, and then it's still going to scratch, but you haven't got any gold rubbing off on any of the corners. A couple of sentimental things. First of all is this. It's from Dior, and it's one that I absolutely love. David bought this for me for Christmas in, I think it was Christmas 2019 going into Christmas 2020. It has got all of the star signs on it. So Leo is in the middle with the lion, and then all of the star signs on both sides. So you've got like Aquarius there, and on the other side you've got Aries, and it goes all the way along. And I'm really into zodiac stuff. I really like that kind of thing. This is leather and it's woven, and it's also got glass beads in it. Really pretty, really liked that. It's the kind of thing that I really valued as a gift. So one brand that I also really love, and I don't know how many of you have heard of it, it's a UK brand, but it doesn't exist anymore. I'm so upset, but it went bust a couple of years ago, and it's Links of London. And Links of London used to make such nice pieces. Like, I've got a bracelet around here somewhere, like a charm bracelet from there. But I went in there when they had the closing down sale, and it was a fire sale. You know, everything was so cheap, and it was a free-for-all. Everyone was in there trying to grab what they could. And I had seen already online this gorgeous necklace that I liked. Well, I think it is anyway. And it's a choker, and it's a line of hearts that you would wear like that. And then with it came a smaller line of hearts, and you could either wear this on its own, or you can stack it with that larger one. And I got the rose gold. I like gold, but I really like rose gold. Like with the IDYL earrings that I showed you earlier, they are all rose gold because the piercings that I've already got are rose gold, and I wanted them to like blend in kind of thing. I've got a couple of pieces of vintage that I wanted to show you, and I love the boxes that these come in. They come in these tiny boxes. One is heart shaped, one is oval, and these are really sentimental to me. The first pair, both are from David, my husband, and one he bought me for my birthday last year, and then the other pair he bought me for Christmas last year. And I love rubies, and they are a pair of, this is a pair of ruby studs that look like daisies, and in the middle is like a small diamond, but around the edge is rubies. And these are gold. I don't know like what carat or anything, but then my favorite pair, and the pair that I wear the most, are these. And I love them because they're very antique. They are antique. They're like, they were somebody else's before. I've got really into vintage, not just bags and clothes, but really into vintage jewellery as well. And I like when you go to like your local jeweller, seeing what they've got and being able to give money to like small businesses, as opposed to like these massive brands. I do enjoy these small businesses, and so that's a second pair there. And one of you said to me, where can you go to get vintage jewellery? And I would say to go to the Burlington Arcade in London. That is the best place to go. It's really cute. Now I'm going to show you some things that I've made, because some of you might not know, but I make loads of stuff. I make jewellery, I knit my own jumpers. I was going to wear one actually for this video, only it's too warm in this room, so I didn't. But I will show you some of my favourite things that I've made. And with all of my things, I like to go edgy, but I do like pearls, but I like to make the pearls not too traditional. I like to make them more modern. And on the pieces that I make, if I remember, I always put beads on that have got the evil eye, because I'm really into that, you know. And the first piece is set, well, it's designed to be worn together. I have got this, which has got two large Baroque pearls on it. These are all Baroque pearls actually, and this, yeah, they're pearls as well. And then it has this charm on the bottom, and this is 14 karat gold plated. And then with it, I wear it with this longer chain, which these are also Baroque pearls, and 14 karat gold, little gold droplets all the way around, and I wear that stacked. And if you're wondering where I get the pearls from, just Google stuff really. I'm always looking at like bead shows and bead events and anything. Even if I don't have an idea, if I see a bead that I like the look of, I'll buy it, and then when I have some time, I'll make something. This is also one of my favorites. This is a choker necklace, and this is actually seashell, but the seashell has been made to look like star shapes, and then it's got a solid silver heart on the bottom of it. So that's another one of my favorites. This one, which when I saw the charms for this, so these have got panther charms, and the panthers have got green crystals as eyes. And I went to this event and I saw these and I thought they looked so Cartier, some of you have told me. And I bought 3, and in between each one I've put a green Swarovski crystal just to bring out the green in their eyes. And this again, this is another choker, and I love the way that one sits as well. And then finally, one of my other, I've got so many that I've made, okay, but these are my favorites. This is another one that I've made, which I've shown you before, and this has got, this is malachite in the middle, which is one of my favorite stones, and then it's also got underneath it 14 karat gold plated 2 droplet kind of charms. And then these are all, these aren't pearls, these are actually seashell that have been made to look like pearls. And yeah, so there's some of my favorite things that I've made. And I haven't shown you everything because I've got quite a few of these trays, and I thought the video, I just picked out my favorite things really, and also things that I wanted to talk to you about, whether they be good and worth getting or whether they're not so good and not so worth getting. But if you want another one of these videos where I go more in depth with anything or show you anything else, let me know. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.